So meron tayong nabasa na article sa Immigration News Canada. What does it mean, Daddy? Immigration means yung nag-exit ng Canada.
Yeah, that's right. So meron dalawa, immigration and emigration.
Emigration.
So it's the opposite. So yung mga lumalabas from Canada. Good morning, fam! Nasundo na namin si Davon. Si Mommy, syempre, kakarating lang. Naka-uniform pa yan. Kakarating lang dito. Nag-isang car lang kami. Kasi nga, minsan, napapadoble yung kotse namin sa pagsundo pag hindi kami nag-coordinate. And sakto naman, natapos yung meeting ko. So, naglakad na ako from bahay to school. And then si Donna ang may dala ng kotse. So, yun. Hatid lang namin si Davon sa daycare and then we'll start our Buhay Canada Day. Alright, so see you later, fam!
It's okay, baby!
Hey, fam! Sinundo na namin si Davon.
What?
Ayan, si Kuya. Change daw muna sila ng car seats ni Lianica. Ayan. Super ingay namin, very hyper. I'll see you later. Later na lang. I think we're going to go to Lian's new daycare. So tingnan natin and let's try to check it out. See ya!
Daddy?
What?
We'll see inside, Lian.
Yan yung new school ni Lianica. Yeah, we'll check Lian's new school. Kasi ito lang yung elementary ni Kuya and it's very affordable.
Cross ano na? Cross road.
So pwede namin siyang sunduin na
Lakad lang.
Naglalakad lang. No need for a car. So we'll check it out. Hey fam, dito na kami.
Pero kailangan ba natin i-declare dati yung ano?
What? Yeah. Kuya Davon. Come on Kuya. Let's go. Kakasundo lang namin sa kanila. And nandito na kami sa school na napakalapit. Para din para ayun lang yung school ni Kuya Davon eh. So super lapit. Para pwede namin
Malapit!
Para pwede lang namin ilakad si Lian. Kahit na nagwi-winter, pwede. Kayang-kaya na. Kasi yung current daycare nila, nandun pa talaga sa kabilang kanto. Need talagang magsasakyan. So, hindi namin afford na walang sasakyan. So, lipat na namin siya dito. And anyway, same naman yung prices din eh. So, it's a very good decision, I think. So, let's check it out. Hi fam! Welcome back! And continue natin ang vlog natin for today. Actually, kung napapansin niya, nagpalit kami ng sasakyan kasi may kailangan kaming kunin for Davon para sa mata niya kasi nagbi-blink-blink yung mata niya. Binibiro ko nga, we're not the Alba Fam Bam anymore. We are the blinking family now. And then
kasi feeling namin nagda-dry yung
So, kuha kami ng special drops somewhere in downtown. And while on our way there, magdi-discuss si Mommy ng nabasa naming news article from Immigration News Canada about emigrations. So, what is that? Basically, yun yung opposite ng immigration. Yun. So, ano ang emigration? So, yun naman yung mga tao na palabas ng bansa. Immigration is yung mga taong papasok ng bansa, which is the normal temporary foreign workers na pumapasok dito sa Canada. Ngayon, the news is about emigration, which is palabas ng bansa, and meron silang interesting statistics. So, first time to na nasa on the high level ang emigration or yung mga tao lumalabas ng Canada. since 2017. And this is
27.
even before pandemic. So, without further ado,
Okay,
i-discuss ng magandang asawa ko.
So, from the Immigration News Canada, dun sa article nila, they said that immigration from Canada now hits a 7-year high. So, within 7 years, yung mga lumalabas ng Canada, it increases. So, dito sa article na to, they said that people are leaving in droves in 2024. Staggering 81,601 Canadians packed their bags and bid farewell to the Great White North, which is
tayo.
yeah, sa
So,
Canada.
maalis sila. Okay.
So, they said na marking the highest emigration tally since 2017 pa nga. Ito yung sinasabi nila na ang daming Canadian na lalabasan. So, every province, meron silang report over year, sa nag-increase ng departure, which is marking nga na within 7 years, ang taas-taas talaga. So, meron silang statistic here kung ano yung mga provinces na percentage na lumalabas sa kani-kanilang province. So, first is Ontario.
Ontario? May lumalabas pa doon?
The immigration epicenter ng Canada. So, they said in 2024 daw, the province accounted for 48% of nation's immigrants, which is 39,430 souls who turned their backs sa province na yun.
Grabe. Parang close to
Sa
40,
statistic. Yeah.
close to 40,000, no?
Close to 40,000
Tapos
na.
ang dami-dami naman nating gustong pumunta ng Ontario. Doon lahat ang puntahan eh. Parang Ontario, Vancouver talagang
British
naglalaro eh.
British Columbia.
Grabe, ang dami.
So, non-permanent residents such as international student and temporary workers are also lumalabas with staggering 66.52% nagde-departure compared to 2023 daw. So, ang dami din. So, even mga international student umaalis na din. Siguro nga, sa hirap na rin siguro ng buhay sa Canada.
Again, yung sa mga bago sa aming channel, and yung mga papuntang Canada, guys, please, ihanda nyo ang sarili nyo.
Yeah. And plan.
Plan ahead. Plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Lahat ng numbers sa alphabet, please. Magplano kayo talaga ng mabuti.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Medyo
So,
nadadala ako pag ganun lang eh. Kasi, syempre, gusto mo maayos lahat.
Next one is, of course, British Columbia and Alberta, the west coast of Canada. So, sa British Columbia daw, in 2024, there are 14,836 residents said goodbye to BC, which is the highest exodus in 7 years in counting nila.
Around 15,000, close to 15,000
Yeah.
ang umalis. Hi fam! Okay, so let's continue while si Donna ay nasa loob ng clinic with Daven and Lianica. Alright, so, so going back to the British Columbia and Alberta, let's discuss later Alberta. But for British Columbia, it was around 14,836 that waved goodbye to BC. So it's close to, again, 15,000. This is a stark contrast or difference nung 16,869 last 2017. On the other hand, ang Alberta naman, ang ginamit nilang term is stealing the spotlight. Well, galing kami BC, nag-move kami to Alberta, so siguro part kami nito. Because really, both Ontario and British Columbia has the highest housing costs as well din siguro as the living costs. So, it's as if it's impossible to really buy your own property, because it goes from 700,000 to 1 million and above. So yeah, that's what I remember talking to my families in Toronto. How about Quebec? Quebec, the outlier, holding steady lang. So konti lang yung umalis ng Quebec. It's 937,000 departures compared to 1,531 in 2021. So actually mas mababa yung departure nila recently. And a good news for Quebec is they welcomed even 46,944. It's close to 47,000. And it's actually a decade high. So mataas pa. So may mga ibang provinces like Ontario and British Columbia na nawawalan. Ang Quebec naman ay nag-gain. So Ontario, it's -3. British Columbia, it's -9%. So there is a stark contrast there. And another point here that the news would like to highlight is non-permanent residents are in a roller coaster ride, really. And it's a plunge of 50%. So ang dami talagang umalis when it comes to non-permanent residents, temporary workers, students, and refugees. And yeah, another point here is a very good one for, I think, Alberta. Kasi outlier siya, apart from Quebec. Nagkaroon talaga siya ng, although nag-slow down, nagkaroon pa rin siya ng a good number of in-migrants within Canada, with a staggering number of 77,761. And it's a net gain actually of 30,000 people. So may umalis, pero may pumasok din sa Alberta. So yeah, those are the effects. Madami talagang epekto pag mga ganitong transition from mas madaming parating na mga immigrants to mas madaming lumalabas na mga tao sa bansa kasi nagkakaroon ng supply and demand crunch. So for example, since pag madami ang taong lumalabas, kokonti yung pumapasok, syempre yung mga rental prices hindi na siya tumataas or mas lalong lumulobo, which we experienced 3-4 years ago. So yeah, it's more or less a bad news for the landlord, but it's a good news for everyone else. Yung mga tenants, the prices of the houses would be at least catch up or normalize. And yeah, yung mga workforce natin dito is mas magkakaroon sila ng choices ng mga employers kasi hindi ka makikipag-agawan dahil sa dami ng mga nag-a-apply. And ayan, I think that's all. Nandito na si Mommy, so we're gonna be heading inside the clinic. Siguro tinitingnan na si David doon. So, see you later and baka mag-movie night lang kami tonight. Okay? So, catch you later, fam. Hi, fam! We're home! And it's weekend! So, nag-decide ang mommy and daddy for the kids to watch movie. Alright. So, ganun lang ang buhay Canada natin. Laging ganun. Kung ano lang ang pwedeng gawin. Makastay sa bahay. And anyway, sobrang lamig naman sa labas. It's like -10, -11. So, hindi din sobrang okay na lumabas. And syempre, magastos pa kung saan-saan mapupunta. So, tapos na kami mag-dinner. And probably, well, Disney Princess na naman ang aking anak. And perhaps Star Wars after. So, I'll give you some clips. And